name is Mark Reynolds, Antioch class of 1980. I majored in theater and communications, and I guess I'm using the communications part of that and maybe a little of the theater part of that as well. I've been the spokesperson for the Postal Service for the last dozen or so years in Cleveland, did some video work in Philadelphia, and for the past 12 months plus so far, I've been here in Chicago. That doesn't necessarily sound like an Antiochian thing to do, work for the post office as the public spokesperson, but it's a sense of in service, and it's a sense of being able to work with a large group of people for a common public good. That's the one thing that, and probably the Postal Service shares with the kind of things that I learned at Antioch while I was there for 4 years. It was a challenging place. It was an exasperating place at times, but it was also a fun place, and it is the only place in the world that I can imagine ever wanting to go to school. I knew it was there, I knew it was right for me, sight unseen. My sister went to Central State in the 60s, which is in Wilberforce, down the back road from Yellow Springs, and she remembered coming up to Antioch and thinking that this would be the perfect place for her little brother when he got ready to go to school. And she was absolutely right. It was the perfect place for me, and it's been the perfect place for a lot of other people who, for whatever reason, find what they're looking for as far as a place that gives meaning to what they're feeling, what they're shaping about the world, what they want to do with the world, in the world, and for the world. Antioch is a place where thousands of us have put a little bit of that together, to piece a little bit of that together, to begin to take those steps to help other people take the steps that they need to take in whatever line of work they're doing, whether they're feeding the hungry or writing grants, working in laboratories, working in schools, or talking about what happens when people deliver the mail. Antioch is an important and a unique place in American education. It needs and has to stay open. If it weren't for Antioch, there would be something really missing from us, that it is a part of us that nothing else could equate. It has meant everything to us. It has been the touchstone of our personal and professional lives. It's almost like Antioch is when the switch went on for a lot of us, and we're not going to let that switch go out, not without a fight.